Hello, welcome to White Birch Tarot. This reading is for Wednesday, July 5th, and actually a couple days before that and a couple days after that. I'm sorry I missed the full moon. My energy was depleted thanks to some toxic people who need to, anyway, so I'm a little late, but the full moon was very potent this time around. It was a couple nights ago, and I feel like the influence is still there, and I also feel like Neptune going retrograde is still hanging around that energy, and we're approaching, I think it's the 17th of July, so that's what, a little less than 2 weeks from now. The north and south nodes, which are the nodes of fate, the moon's nodes, change signs. They're going from Taurus and Scorpio. They're moving into Aries and Libra. We'll talk about that when we get closer, but that's going to be a big deal. That's going to be a really big deal. I forget how many months they stay in a sign. Is it 18, a year and a half, something like that? Anyway, I'm going to start out with just one quote from Bertrand Russell, who said, "To fear love is to fear life, and those who fear life are already 3 parts dead." I don't know if I've read that one before or not, but yeah, he's right about that. So tonight we have the moon in Aquarius, which is good for stepping back and being a little more objective about our feelings, which I haven't been able to do, honestly, but maybe I will. It just moved into Aquarius. And we still have the Venus and Mars moving together through Leo. And that makes passions run high. And when I say passions, I'm not just talking about romantic passions. I'm talking about tempers and all kinds of dramatic feelings. And I've certainly been seeing it around me. So, and within me. So there you go. Okay, I drew the Mythic Tarot tonight. Let's see what we got. Looks interesting. We start out with the 3 of Wands, which is the card of having achieved something, but it's a first step. There's a lot of hard work ahead, but you have made an inroad. You have made you've taken a step in toward a goal, and so you're partway there. Okay, then we get the Sun. Unfortunately, it's in reverse, so there is some confusion here. It could be confusion about who we feel like we are, or exactly where we're going, or what we want. But we're feeling a little bit confused about this, this whatever we're involved in. Let's see what it turns out to be. And then I drew the 6 of Pentacles, and this is giving and receiving. So whether you're the recipient of someone else's gift, or whether you're giving to someone, I don't know if you can hear that thunder or not, we're having a big thunderstorm, there may be some confusion about this, or it could be a good thing where someone has given you something, or you've been generous to another, but this is the card of generosity. Let's see what comes next, see if we can fit that in and make a context for it. And then we get the King of Swords, which is all about being objective. This guy is totally in control of his thoughts. He's got the balance, the sword, which represents air, which represents thoughts. So this is a good time to, if you're faced with any kind of decision, and we all are every single day, to be objective mentally. If somebody comes rushing in and saying, "Oh, I need this right now," no, don't do anything right now. Think about it. Think very rationally and carefully right now about whatever you want to do, because as I said, Venus and Mars are together in Leo. Things are very dramatic. People around you may be being dramatic. Don't be sucked into that. Stay objective. And then we get the Wheel of Fortune, and hey, this time it's in the upright. Yay! So things could be just about to turn and finally go our way. This can be a change in fortune, and when it's in the upright, it's usually a change for the better. So be on the lookout for that. That's good news, because I don't know about you, but things have been kind of hairy lately. Then I drew the King of Wands. So we have 2 kings. So this is telling me that we need our masculine energy. The King of Wands is all about controlled desire and controlled action. And for some reason, I'm feeling boundaries here with the King of Swords and the King of Wands. I'm feeling like maybe we're working on boundaries. And this is about, you know, being in control of yourself. So be in control of your own passions. But I don't see a lot of wands here, so except for the Three of Wands, I don't really think it's about so much controlling ourselves as it is, I'm slurring here, as it is about standing up for ourselves. And again, there may be some confusion about that, about like, well, how much can I stand up for myself? You know, what do I deserve? But you deserve a lot, so... And then we get the Nine of Swords in reverse. And this is the card where this person is being plagued by these dreadful thoughts coming from the Harpies or the Furies or whomever they are. And it's in reverse. So it's a lessening of those kinds of thoughts. We may be being plagued right now by some thoughts that are, whether we feel guilt or regret or confusion or just like, I don't know what to do, or people are bothering me, or whatever. Either they're going to lessen, or you need to work on calming down your mind and getting rid of them. Don't let these thoughts rule you, okay? You need to be the King of Swords, and you need to be in charge. You need to be the King of Wands and the King of Swords. So you're in charge of your actions. You're in charge of your thoughts, and you're going to think about things before you do them. And last but not least, I drew the Devil, okay? This isn't as bad as it looks, which always reminds me of that quote from Mark Twain, who's, when he was talking about opera, I've probably said this before, he said, it's not as bad as it sounds. I think that's hilarious. I agree. I am not an opera fan. Anyway, okay, so we just had the full moon in Capricorn. This is Capricorn's card. And this is about, when it's in the upright, this is about facing the shadow and not letting it rule us. So again, we need to be very clear in our thinking with the King of Swords. You be in control, okay? Don't let other people tell you what to think. Don't let other people tell you what to do, even if they, you know, have this big dramatic story. No, you stay calm and objective. And this may involve boundaries, and you may have to work on standing up for yourself and facing that part of you that is a little bit afraid to. I don't know why I'm getting a little, I hope I'm not putting my own personal meaning in here, but I'm getting the feeling that this might have something to do with not letting other people control you and you being just a little bit confused about how to do that and how not to do that. But you've got some good luck on your side, and the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. So I think you might be able to I think you've made a little step toward that already, but you're going to continue on with that. Okay, I'm just going to go for the good old-fashioned oracle cards tonight. I'm going to put this glove on to shuffle because my hand is hurting. So give me a moment here. Talk amongst yourselves, ha. As if we're all here together. We are and we aren't. This is Schrodinger's tarot reading, if you're familiar with physics. Okay. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. When I get this one, I feel like the message, there's a string hanging out, that's lovely. I feel like there's the message that's coming in is coming in from our subconscious because it's coming up from the ocean. So I don't feel like it's a message from without. I feel like it's a message from within. But you will learn something, and maybe you did over this full moon. Maybe you learned something about yourself, and sometimes that can be, you know, usually those are kind of hard lessons. Here and now. Here and now. Don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. Think about right this moment. And, you know, that's kind of what the King of Swords is telling us too. It's like, think before you act. And the devil as well. Don't be ruled by the past or the future. What was the other, why was I talking, now I'm having a deja vu. I thought I was talking about, I guess I just literally said this. I'm okay. Nothing wrong with me tonight. I'm not tired. That was me that just said that. I'm embarrassed. Oh dear. Okay. I knew it was late, but hey, better late than never, right? So Capricorn is an earth sign, and it's, ruled by Saturn, which is the material reality. So this is telling you to put your ducks in a row, take care of what's right in front of you. Just, do what it says right now. Be here now, in the here and now. And if you do that, you will attain some kind of mastery over yourself right now with these two king cards, and then ending with the devil. I think we could find something within ourselves that will explain, why am I allowing people to take advantage of me? Why am I not standing up for myself? Why am I not, in control of this or whatever? You could find the part of you that is in fear. Just, it's funny. I picked I picked the quote first, and then I pulled the cards, and it was talking about fear of love and fear of life. And then we end up with the devil, which is about facing your fears. Okay. Just for fun, an animal spirit card. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. I don't see that anywhere else. Leap carefully. This is not a reading about leaping. Perhaps I should have left him out, but this is not a reading about leaping. So grasshopper, watch, he's going to leap out of the reading. He just leapt out. I don't know about that. Faith is always good. You know what? But I always say have faith in yourself. So I hope this is helpful. I'm sorry I missed the full moon, but again, I think it's still reverberating around. That full moon in Capricorn was very powerful. And then we get the Capricorn card at the end. So just saying. Okay, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons. And thank you so much for watching. I enjoy your comments. Blessings. Good night.